Everybody, let's just give it up for these young people. Come on, you can be a little bit louder than that. Let's make some noise for these cameras here. Like Natalie said, I'm from Indivisible, Chicago. We're just really proud to be partnering with March for Our Life Chicago in an effort to get people out to the polls. As we like to say, if you can vote, please do. And if you can't, help somebody who may not be planning to get out there and participate in our democracy. So without any further ado, I'm going to turn it over to these young people. Let's hear it for them.
Next we have Alyssa from Women's March. Actually, that's wrong. We have Riley from Women's March Chicago.
So my partner's not here, so I'm just going to do my thing. All right, I'm Riley Reed. I'm from Womens March DePaul, my own chapter of Women's March on DePaul's campus, and also Women's March Chicago. So someone once told me I haven't had to care about politics or voting before. I, maybe having a slight bias to politics and voting as being a youth activist, was a little shocked. Maybe because this was a person I cared about. The more I thought about it, the more I realized I don't have time for that excuse. The I won't vote or I don't know if I should, because frankly, there's no time not to vote. This country does not have the time for that excuse. If we don't fix this issue now, we repeat the vicious cycle. Should I vote? Or, of course you should. I'm too tired to keep begging people I know to vote. I don't want to be discouraged by you. This future, our children's future that we push off keeps getting closer. Men in government control the laws and control our lives. I don't know if you've checked recently, but that's a very outdated group over there. When they act in their own self-interest, do they really represent us? Our stories have value, and men who openly mock a woman who has suffered as she shares her testimony do not deserve a place or hold the maturity of a powerful position. I think it's time we updated our system. We watched as senators did not care about the emotional testimony poured out in front of them by people who had suffered in hearings for a man who shouldn't have had that nomination in the first place. Those who lose their connection to humanity in a position of power should reconsider if they are up to the task. Women and young people will be the change. The more they push us down, the higher we rise. My favorite quote, you can finish this one with me, when they go low, we go high. I encourage each and every one of you to go higher than them. Grab your friends, your family, your neighbors. Don't just go to the polls, march to the polls. It's not about red or blue. It's about getting politicians who believe in social justice, common sense gun legislation, environmental protection, and have a goddamn decent sense of humanity.
Yeah, woo! Right on.
I'm too tired of the polarization in this country and the lack of progression. Those with political apathy, stop wasting my time because there's no time left. We marched, now we vote. Thank you.